Hello everyone, in this session we are going to talk about three equations of kinematics in the vector form. So why I am writing this in a vector form? Because we are not always dealing with the one-dimensional motion, right? So now when I have to deal with the two-dimensional motion, I have to use vector form. So let's write the vector form. So this is final velocity v bar is equal to initial velocity u bar plus a bar into t. If you look at the left hand side and the right hand side, both are vectors. So the next equation is s bar is equal to u bar into t plus half into a bar into t square. Same here, we have left hand side a vector and the right hand side is also a vector. T and t squares are the time taken. So these are the scalars, right? So final velocity, initial velocity, displacement, acceleration, all are vectors. Okay. So the third equation is not a vector equation, it is a scalar equation, but it is worthwhile to write it because it can be written in the form of a dot product. So v bar dot v bar is equal to u bar dot u bar plus 2 times a bar dot s bar. So each term is a scalar. This is a dot product and this is also a dot product and this is also a dot product. So we will use these three equations to solve the questions based on two-dimensional uniformly accelerated motion. Okay, so let me start with one question here. Suppose I have an object. First let me draw a reference frame so that it will be easy for us to deal with this problem. So this is x and y, and I have an object which is initially at the origin 0 0, and let's say its initial velocity is 0. So initial velocity is 0 I cap plus 0 j cap. So I cap stands for the unit vector in the x direction and j cap stands for the unit vector in the y direction. And let's say the acceleration is half I cap plus half j cap, and let's say it travels for the time equal to 2 seconds. So the question is, what is its final velocity, right? So I will use this equation, the first equation, v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar t, and I will be solving this. So let's solve this. We have v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. So what is v bar? We have to find out that. So let me take it little down. So the initial velocity is 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus a bar into t. So what is a bar? Half I cap plus half j cap into time is 2 seconds. So what I am getting finally is this. So since initial velocity is 0, I am not going to consider that. So 2 into half is I plus 2 into half j is j. So the final velocity is I cap plus j cap. Okay, so this is a vector, and if I want to find out the magnitude of this final velocity, then it will be square root of x component square plus y component square. So this will be square root of 1 plus 1, which is square root of 2 meter per second, or whatever unit. Okay, so I have not initially taken any unit. Okay, so let me take it as meter per second square, and then this is a meter per second. Okay, so we are getting the final velocity to be root 2 meter per second in magnitude, and the direction is I cap plus j cap. Okay, so along with the direction, so this is a final velocity vector.